Why does the black man serve the white man? Why does everything the black man do benefit the white man? Why does the black man say freedom is doing what I want to do? And why is it that everything he wants to do enriches the European?
Welcome to the desert of the real.
All I know is this. We got more than enough people right now to do what we have to do, and we're doing it. It would be nice to have some more, but we don't need them. We got enough right now to do what we have to do, to make a move. And it would be nice if some people would get their fucking heads out of their asses and actually be down with people who are actually trying to do something, rather than worrying about people who's only in this for themselves. And that's the reason why I'm not mad at Deion Sanders. I'm not mad at him. He's an American. I've never heard Deion Sanders claim to be a black nationalist. Deion Sanders says, I can't run away from my blackness because that's who I am. And he's right. That's who he is. But in America, that don't mean nothing. All it means is that that's what the color of your skin is. People can look at you and say that you're black. That's all it really means. Where's our power base here in America? Where's our fucking African-American dirt road? I'm still waiting for that one. Oh, and let's talk about Black Wall Street in Atlanta. Can we talk about that? What did the people in Atlanta tell us when we're like, oh, you want to go to Black Wall Street? They're like, why? It's a desert wasteland. Most of the people that were vendors there have left it. Oops. There goes that. How many fucking failures have to happen before you'll realize what the fucking solution is?
Somebody sent me a picture of Black Wall Street when I asked what can black people do here in America. That's the picture that they sent me last week, and I didn't respond back to them. I just laughed.
You know what I think is going to happen? I think that guy, and I'm not like the guy who started it, much power, most props to him, because he didn't have to do that. But what's going to happen is he's not going to have enough money to sustain it, and he's going to have to sell it.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
And that's why I laughed, because when we were in Atlanta, we were talking about it, the fact that it's not doing well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, that's not something, because it's not going to sustain. It can't sustain itself, because black people don't even support that.
Right.
There you go. Let me tell y'all something.
It was people cute when it first started. Now, people support what they value. People support what they value. People support what they value and what they believe in. That's why if you start uploading videos of booty shake, pornography stuff, you're gonna become very popular, make a lot of money really quick. That's why if you open up a club or bar, you're gonna get some money and you're gonna live a real fun life. And that's equally why when you have an organization saying, y'all, let's just come together, put up some funds, start making these African trips and doing this, that's why you don't see a lot of people going, because they don't value it, man.
Thank you.
See, we don't want to be honest about this shit as a people. We want to talk about like we all want black power and all this shit. I'm talking about we can start doing something in America. We can say, hey, y'all, we all want to start migrating to Atlanta, but pick out one of these areas and start actually building as a people. People ain't gonna come. They don't want to fucking do it, man. They just want to talk. They want to talk and still be able to turn the channel and binge watch something. They want to talk and still be able to go hop in the car and go to Popeyes and get them a sandwich real quick, though. You understand me? They want to be able to talk, but still be able to get on their phone and call up Susie, call up Karen, call up Venezuela. You understand me? If we being honest, we don't value ourselves as people, man. As human beings, as black human beings, we do not value each other collectively, man. Because if we did, we wouldn't have to have these conversations. It would be happening in mass. It would be happening in mass, though, if we actually valued each other as a people. We don't. That's why we can come up with anything. We can come up with an organization about shooting guns, about killing people. We can come up with an organization about how to make beats. We can come up with an organization about how to become superstar rappers. We would get rich in 3 months. Period.
Your guns.
Factual facts. But when we talk about let's come together, man, and get the fuck away from these people who's been tormenting us for centuries, we act like that's a problem. That's a damn problem. That's a stupid business model. That's a business model that will never work. Weirdos.
What you just described is the solution to the problem, because you're getting to the source of what the problem is. It's like Underrated. You were on that show, I think, when we were talking about the whole Brittany Griner situation.
From In the Paint, right?
Yeah, from In the Paint.
Yeah.
And I pointed out the fact that everybody was hopping and skipping around the source of the problem with the WNBA. They're like, well, you know, the NBA should do this. Oh, well, you know, they should. The advertisers should do this. The promoters, they have to find a way. Everybody's tap dancing around the fact that the source of the problem is that women don't support the WNBA. That's the problem. That's the source of the problem. So my question is, if women don't even want it, what the fuck is the reason for it existing? So men can try to feel better about themselves? The women don't want it. It's the same thing what you're talking about, Yamoja. When you want something, you put your energy into it and you value it, then that's where your money goes.
It's as simple as that. It's literally that simple.
Black people spend on black people. If you look at your budget, where's your money at right now? What bank is it in?
Man, you about to start getting real. You about to start getting too real, Mr. Hollip. I'm serious, brother.
What bank
you getting too real? You getting too real. When I listen, y'all, I put it like this. Let me say this real quick, Hollip. When I look at my statements, sometimes I get to looking, I see $14.99, $11.99, $6.99, and it be fast food. It be eating out. I be like, what the fuck? Why am I spending? I'm just using that for an example of when you're looking at your budget and you see where your money going, and when you're like, why? What am I doing with my life? Why am I spending all this money eating out? Keep on going, brother. Keep on going, Hollip. Cook, because this is important.
In the belly of the beast, and that's why when you pay your rent, it goes to somebody that's not black. When you ride and you go to transport to your job, you're usually giving money to somebody that ain't black. When you eat at the job, you're usually giving money to somebody that ain't black. We got all of these things. And you know what this comes from, right? Living in an infrastructure controlled by somebody else. Now, just imagine if we had our own infrastructure. All of that money would be going to black people. But for some reason, that's fucking like bizarre. I'm living in a bizarre universe. I can't even say that because the biggest people that's going to come at me is these so-called black power niggas. I don't even get resistance from regular. I can have this conversation with a regular black person and they'll sit down and they'll at least listen to me. I'm not going to say that they'll become a member or anything, but they'll listen and they'll agree. These black power motherfuckers here in America are the reason why nothing can get done, because they're not about black power. They're about keeping black people in the same situation that they are in perpetually. That's their goal. That's their mission. That's their fucking end game. And I've been in this for too long to not identify it for what it is. Don't trust any of these motherfuckers. They don't care about you. It don't take 60 fuck. It took Rwanda 20 years to turn around a genocide situation. And these motherfuckers been here since for 500? Since the 60s? Let's not count all of those other hundreds of years. Let's just count the 60s. From the 60s till now. And we don't have not one shred of power anywhere in this country. No base of operations, no organized, nothing.